can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
What did you like about going to Jones for Riley in that situation?
Well, if you look at what Jemai has done against lefties, I mean, we had to take a shot. I mean, you guys saw the same game I did, and up to that point, I think we were a double-digit guys on base, and almost all of them in scoring position. So I didn't think that he thought I was going to hit for Greeny. They had brought the lefty in for him in that spot. We need a ball in play. Now, we didn't get it, but we're taking our shot with Torque and Jemai, to get the ball to the outfield, and Wenzel too. The pinch hit was really more about Jemai Jones. Like, this guy's been good, including last series when he single-handedly almost won the game for us when we clinched. So it's not a knock on Riley, not a knock on all the at-bats that we had with runners in scoring position. It's a competition one-on-one, and they won a lot of them.
Just go back to the Riley thing. He is the one guy you haven't historically really hit for. Did you talk to him much in the moment? Do you think you have a conversation with him about it later?
So our players are all in. I'm going to go make sure our clubhouse music is on. I'm going to make sure we're pretty upbeat. I'm going to make sure we realize that we have an opportunity to win the series tomorrow. I have no need to really talk to Riley about it because our players know how we're built, what we're trying to do, and there's an immense trust amongst all of us. So if I see him, I'll talk to him, but he'll be in there and be ready to go tomorrow.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D, you're getting one today. Let's go, Tigers.
My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy, D-Mac, Darren McCarty here in the house. We have KG. KG, what's really good?
Hopefully game 3.
I hear the confidence. It's just oozing off of you.
Hey, man.
Spencer Raxer,
Hey,
what up? Hello.
It's over, man.
We're so good. Where to start?
All right.
He's going to give up 4 bombs, dude. It's fun. I have absolutely no confidence in Jack Flaherty whatsoever. The worst thing that could have happened yesterday wasn't that the Tigers lose. The worst thing that could have happened yesterday was Cleveland started scoring 5-6 runs in a meaningless game, and they got their bats feeling pretty good. Because you talk about things that don't make sense in baseball, contagious hitting and feeling the bats actually matter and actually happen, especially in the playoffs. So them getting loose in the end of that game was by far the worst thing. It's going to be bombs over Baghdad for Jack, dude. It is over, man.
All right. There's a lot to unpack today, Mr. Darren McCarty.
Oh, man. Good day.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. I mean,
Is it?
It really is, Neal, because this is one of the things, right? And we can get into so much because I think that listening to AJ Hinch, the most poignant thing is that you unballed your fist. You said yesterday when he said,
I did. I really
when
did.
he said you watched the same game I watched.
That was the one.
I mean, but like being realistic, and I mean, we can get into, the Riley. I'll answer that one from a professional standpoint and stuff like this. But the bottom line is this not this Tigers team when they are counted out in the least expected or whatever like this? Like, I would not be surprised.
Oh, I wouldn't be
for them to win.
I wouldn't bet on it, but I wouldn't be surprised.
No.
And that's what's crazy about it. And Spenny, that's always been the book on this team. When it doesn't make any sense whatsoever, you have nothing to go off of. Nothing.
Yeah.
That's when they rip off 9 of 10 or whatever it is.
Tinkerbell's dead in the corner, man. I don't fucking believe anymore, brother. I can't keep this pixie dust season. It's over, dude. And even if we win in Cleveland, you got to go into Seattle and win 3 against those guys?
Lambs led to slaughter, boy. Come on, dog.
It was fun. It was a great half of a season. And
But you're quitting? I mean, we know what's on the horizon. I mean, it's like 300.
I'll do it.
It's like 300. It's like 300. It's gonna eventually And for all of them, right? And it's not going to end with the championship. I think we know that, like, we're far away. But, I mean, these are the small, like, I'm stoked for today because as an athlete and whatever, and A.J. Hinch said it at the end, and I believe him when he said, like, their team is on the same page.
D-Mac, it's cold, and I'm tired.
I get it, man.
Yesterday was one of the most aggravating things I've
what were they,
ever
0 for
watched in my life.
15?
They left
with
15 men on base.
I get it. And if anybody didn't have that feeling of doom after you allegedly score 2 runs and McKinstry's called safe at third and then they overturn it, let alone that, but take back the run, and it's Dylan Dingler, who you watch is, not hustling out, and I'd never accuse him because he's one of your hardest, stalwarts, but it's just those little sort of things. It doesn't set up, but again, it sets, I can make the argument of why I'm excited because you got a guy on the mound. Yeah, I know what he's done or whatever, but I also know what his pedigree is, and if he can reach back into the secret sauce of sorcery or whatever, he's done it before.
Like, listen to us now, man.
No, I mean, I'm trying to paint for anybody out there. Like, you can doom and gloom, and actually, but the bombs over Baghdad, Spenny, you're probably right. If there was a bet on Caesars Sportsbook, bombs over Baghdad, that like 4 home runs, you might want to take it.
I would.
But,
Man.
But, again, like, it's Samsonite, baby. They're saying there's a chance. You're saying there's a chance. But, hey, if anybody hasn't checked out Neal when he walked in with his fire festival.
All right.
Right. Come on
I
now.
laughed my ass off because we are in the Tigers are Fire Festival.
The Tigers are Fire Festival. And here's the breakdown of it all.
Please.
Okay? Ruhl is being played by Scott Harris right now. He is. I just hope you come to the Fire Festival. The cultural experience of the decade.
I can get you some bum pictures.
So that's
I'll trade
him.
for bums at the deadline.
Billy McFarland being played by Lil Chris.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Just trying to monetize it and get his way through it. And
I'm sitting in one of those paper mache shelters eating moldy bread. 100%.
That's what you are. AJ Hinch is the bus driver,
Yeah.
and he's driving us. He's driving us to the Fire Festival campsite, and we're looking around, going, "Wait a minute, there's no villas here."
Right.
And there's
Where's the
Spenny.
lazy river?
Yeah, because we were told it was beachside villas and fine cuisine. And in reality, it's a FEMA hurricane tent and a cheese sandwich and a mattress. Like that, and there's Spenny sitting in there. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
But you know what, though? Like, guys, look, for real. The A.J. Hinch Riley Green thing, no one on this planet was more upset than I was. No one was when it happened in the moment. No one was more mad than me. But again, as I've lived through the day yesterday into the night, into this morning, when I saw that clip of A.J. Hinch saying, "You saw the same game I did." D-Mac, I unballed my fist. I let the tension go, and I just said, "You know what? You can have it your way. If you wanna be upset that he pinch hit for Riley Green, which I was, I can't kill you on that. I can't." But on the flip side of the coin, and I heard this on the flagship early this morning, so I give credit, unlike some other people in this business. I heard somebody say it this way on the morning show there, where they said, "You guys understand that Riley Green batting against lefties is literally Jake Rogers. That's literally what he is. Would you pinch hit for Jake Rogers in that situation?" Yes, you would.
Jake Rogers won us a playoff game.
No, and Spenny, I get that. I understand that. Would I have done it? No, I would have not.
That's not a good comparison.
No, I would have not. But Sean brought up a great point, too. You brought in a 4A guy to take your biggest at-bat in maybe a decade.
Can't have it.
Maybe a decade.
Can't have it.
That's what it was. But to the AJ Hinch people, and I will again, I was
Neal.
KG.
I hate to be that guy.
KG.
I hate to be that guy. I was told Riley Green is the best player on the
100%. You're both right. Both sides are right here, and that's why it's a great debate. And I was angry at A.J. Hinch, and I think he's the best manager in baseball, and I think he directly contributes to our bottom line in terms of wins. 100% I believe that, D-Mac. But when you boil it all down, his choices were a guy that's Jake Rogers against lefties or a 4A guy, basically Akil Baddoo. Like, that's what it was. Those are the choices. And so, again,
you can sum it up how you want. You gotta die. You gotta let him die on his own shield.
100%.
D-Mac, I go to you then. Bring me the players.
Thank you, Mac.
100%. If he's your franchise guy, your all-star, I don't
you,
care
Mac.
what it is. You live and die because that's their right. But here's the egregiousness, right? And we see it because I saw yesterday, and AJ explained, like you said, why he did what he did, because I saw yesterday him trying to be, as is a lot of times, smartest guy in the room, and it not work out, right? It's just like Dan Campbell going forward on fourth down. It's not going to work out at some point. You don't want it to work in the playoffs, right? That's in our time. But what it glorifies is the ineptitude of Scott Harris, because why is it Jahmai Jones coming off the bench instead of every other team has some right-handed...
Somebody you've heard of.
Somebody you've heard of that can walk into, even like back in the day of Matt Stairs.
Correct.
Right?
A pro.
Or like a pro that you can add. That's the right-handed. And then the egregiousness of using whatever the waiver wire is, sending guys up and down, and not having any but lefties in the pen, right, to be able to go out and face this team, which is laden, right, with hitters. Like, we're screwed. You screwed yourself. To me, it's that what happened yesterday was Scott Harris not being the smartest guy at trade deadline, going with his guys and stuff like this. Like, there's a time for that.
Well, he made trades, and none of those guys are on the team. None of the guys are on the team anymore. Like, for real.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I was told they're all studs, and they're.
And look,
but you brought up a great point, right? Like with your fight, like you are.
We're the Firefest. We're the people on the school.
We're the Marlins.
You can't blame the bus driver for dropping you off. You blame yourself for getting on the bus.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, this season is literally Firefest. Like, that's what it is. And look, like,
it did. It turned in.
It is legit Firefest, man. Ruhl, played by Scott Harris. Billy McFarland as Little Chris. Like, that's what it is. Woodward Sports Chat Thread, Anakin Skyogre. Hello, Anakin. Good to see you. Tammy Chin in the chat. Good to see Tammy. Not going to lie, I'm nervous about the Tigers today. This team plays so different when Scooble's on the mound. Tammy, that's the thing. They don't. You just get away with it.
Yeah.
They are too, like, anyone that wants to be mad, and for real, and if you want to call me a Hinch apologist, so be it. You guys know, because you saw it, nobody on the planet was more upset than I was. Nobody on the planet. Because KG, you're right. D-Mac, you're right. He's your guy.
You gotta do it. You gotta die.
You gotta die on the hill with your guy.
Yes.
It's the most important at bat of the season.
Bro.
It's the most important at bat in a long time.
And you've got a guy that's got 111 RBIs. He has had 4 very good productive at bats in the past 2 games. It's not like he was slumping. It's not like he was struggling. Yeah, the numbers don't look good. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the numbers. It's the playoffs. You win in the playoffs by your stars being stars. He didn't give Riley Green a chance to be a star. He took that away from him. And you can't do that. It's inexcusable.
And I would back it up by saying this. Aaron Judge was 0 for 19 against the pitcher that was starting for the Red Sox yesterday. Did they make him available off the bench?
No.
No. He never got a hit off that pitcher ever in his life. No, because you're going to die with Aaron Judge if you're the Yankees.
Of course
like, that's the way it is. And I know that Riley Green is not Aaron Judge.
Neal,
I understand that. But he's our Aaron Judge. It's all we got.
Neal, he was managing scared. I don't
CMB.
know how else to sum it up.
KG.
And you know I support A.J. Hinch, but you got to call it what it is. He was managing out of desperation, even though Scooble had a fucking masterclass in Game 1.
Right.
But like you said, they played the same.
But KG, it's desperate times. Like, that's where I'll push back a little bit. He's managing out of desperation. Yeah. Look at what he's working with.
You're up a game.
Right, but you got to win the game, Cage. He's managing to win the game. We'll talk about it. All right, we're definitely in there.
Let me tell you about BlackRock.
Yeah, Spenny, tell him about BlackRock.
BlackRockRestaurants.com, where Braylon's meat is on the menu. Listen, you can get a 22-ounce New York strip. It is delicious. They've got this cheesy jalapeno pull-apart bread that they dip in their homemade chili. I'm a big savory guy over sweet, and that's dude, top tier stuff. And look at this. Look at the screen. $19.99 steak and lobster. What else do you need?
Where they do that at?
$19.99 steak and lobster. It's BlackRock, and it's only BlackRock. So go to BlackRockRestaurants.com to find one near you. And Neal, why don't you tell us about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning?
Absolutely. Hey, what up? Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Look, if you are a DTE gas customer, you need to scan the QR code on the screen right now. Why? Because you can get a free furnace tune-up if you're a DTE gas customer. Scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Find out more. Get that set up. And Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning will facilitate that for you. Hey, we're on a generational weather run, but I see it on the horizon when I look at that extended forecast. Next Tuesday coming up. That's the day the music dies, everyone. So be ready to go because you know what's on the other side of this. And it's not just heating and air conditioning. It's generators, it's water heaters, it's all of it. They are your one-stop shop, and they've been in the game since 1981. They're not somebody's cousin, all right? This is like a real company, everyone. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, your comfort is our business.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
What's up, everybody? Neal Ruhl for Planet Fitness. We're up to over 2,700 Planet Fitnesses across the nation. Still over 50 of them in Metro Detroit. You can get the Black Card Spa, where you can recover with hydro massage and other innovative amenities. Bring a guest free anytime. All of that still just $24.99 a month. Name me something that hasn't gone up in price. The Black Card at Planet Fitness hasn't, guys. So, again, this is the best value in American consumerism. We're all strong on this planet. And remember, if you want to win 2 tickets to every Lions regular season home game, visit any one of their 50-plus locations in Metro Detroit to enter Planet Fitness. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Baxter, talking about Firefest, a.k.a. the Detroit Tigers. If you want to get in, get your thoughts in there, jump into the chat. If you want to skip the line, you can use the super chat as well. And I'll get to those in just a couple of seconds. But we're talking, obviously, about the Tigers game yesterday, the Tigers game today. It's kind of a hybrid of the discussions. But I was angry, bitter at AJ Hinch, who's my guy. I'm an AJ Hinch simp, full disclosure. But in the end, man, AJ Hinch is just the bus driver taking you to Fire Festival. And you just came around the corner and you're like, wait a minute, where are the villas? Oh, that's where we're staying? And the bus driver said, that's where you're staying.
And then
That's your home.
And we were looking at Javi and Zach McKinstry.
Exactly.
We were told they were all-star villas.
Yeah.
All-star starter villas, even.
Yes, they were. I paid for the all-star starter villa package. Yeah. Yes, hey, here's your FEMA hurricane tent and your cheese sandwich.
If there's a single person we could say nothing bad about, it's Javier Baez.
Yeah, sure. I mean, other than if he just would have hit that ball a little softer.
Yeah, a little softer.
Then Zach would have been safe.
Yep.
Dylan Dingler would have scored, and maybe would have made it hold up.
Hitting the balls too hard.
It's a sincerity in the Javier today.
What do you mean? No, for real. Like, hey, he hasn't been the problem.
Guy's playing.
You know, we bounced back from his throwing error in the 9th inning. Still got the win. So, you know, he hasn't been the problem, no doubt. Super chats. Shad216. Shedeur ain't do ish wrong. Bro didn't even say anything wrong or bad. Screw the Browns for trying to humiliate him.
Dude, he was acting like a little kid, man.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? I like Shedeur.
I do too.
I still like Shedeur.
Yeah.
And I think he's a good quarterback. That was the most childish shit I've ever seen in my time. He is a professional football player.
Trying to lead men.
Trying to be a
like, come on, bro.
Dude, like,
you just can't get caught up like that.
He is Myles Garrett's quarterback.
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute. Did you see
lives
that,
are on
D-Mac?
the line, man.
Shedeur Sanders yesterday, they asked him about the Dylan Gabriel being named the starter, and he's still the 3 quarterback. And he just moved his mouth and didn't say anything to the media. Didn't say any words. Yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
You can't. Come on, man.
Myles Garrett's quarterback.
Like third string quarterback.
Right. Like, Chad, I'm sorry,
Dylan Gabriel
bro.
got to start over.
Yeah. No, I get it. Do you hear anything from Myles Garrett or anybody else?
Not yet.
Not yet.
But what would you think? And I don't know Myles Garrett, but the type of guy that can't be.
No.
You might have a conversation.
Might have a convo with him. Burn. I too was hustled, scammed, bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray. Scott Harris. DJ in the super chat. Riley has 4 home runs against lefties. Say what you want. He hits in big moments. That was dumb. Oh, let me put Melton in when you got hurt already. DJ,
I don't blame Melton. I don't blame the Melton.
I don't either. You're putting a kid out there.
You're
You're
right.
basically doing what you did to Jahmai Jones.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for that.
But Melton he's been one of your most consistent arms down the stretch. I'm not mad at AJ for going to Melton there.
No, I'm not either, because the Herder thing, and I heard another network talking about that. What was lost in all that was not brought up once. Guardians had 3 right-handed bats on their bench.
And before that happened, I can say with the utmost confidence, I would have rather seen Melton than Herder come out of that pen first. Just like I can say, in no matter the situation, with the utmost confidence, I'd rather see Riley Green have the bat in his hand than Jahmai Jones. I like Jahmai Jones. He's got like a 1,300 OPS in September. He's hitting the ball well. The only person you can't take the bat from in that situation is if it was anybody else.
I'm trying to tell
other than Riley Green, I would not have a complaint.
How about that 3-1 call?
That was he got robbed too.
He got robbed. No, 100%.
And then I literally called it in the back on the payoff. I was like, he's gonna throw. If I'm the pitcher, I just got the call. I'm throwing that same exact pitch, but a little lower. He's gonna swing over it. Boom. Exactly. You got to swing at it. You just got the call.
100%. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him for swinging at that either.
You can't.
You have to.
At the end of the day, you got it, because you know what, Neal, you brought up a good point during the break. This tells you a lot about Riley Green today.
And that's my question to you,
because he's not gonna. If you saw his interview, he took it like a pro and team first and stuff like this. But there's got to be a fire in him to say, "Listen, mofo." Right, because you got the bat taken out of your hand in a key moment, and any elite athlete that I've been around or whatever, they want the ball.
Yes,
they want the puck. You know, to not walk away from it. So, only thing he can do is how he maybe it also too. You know, maybe how about this devil's advocate, right? AJ Hinch trying to put a fire under him, knowing that no matter what happened, he had to get. I don't believe that either.
I don't.
I just.
Yeah.
I'm just talking on my ass. No, but the fact is let's pay attention to see how, because Riley Green, it's not his action, like it's his actions as a ball player that show me his attitude. Not he's a pretty low key guy. You're not going to get him wound up as much. He's more Swedish than, you know what I'm saying? Like but he's gonna let his bat talk and his glove talk today. So he can't like it. Just to the fact of why. See, if you're an athlete, you break it down and go, it's not the fact that it was done, it's the fact that the manager was thinking about it in the first place. So you know what I mean? Put the doubt in there, so you got to tighten up. So I agree with Spenny. I go down with, especially when it's your top guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Literally, if it was anybody else, I would have been fine with
I mean, we have been. We've seen Carpenter get pinch hit for we're having this conversation, but he's not Riley Green.
That's a regular
Which is
season
Riley
move.
Green, for lack of a better term, is probably with Tarek Skubal, the face of batting for the Tigers.
And
in the league.
That's a regular season move, flat out.
D-Mac, you said Swedes. I met a couple Swedes recently. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I heard you ran into the king himself.
Oh yeah, dude, that was.
Was he alone?
No, he was with somebody else. I don't know who. I don't know the other guy, but I didn't even tell him my name. Didn't shake his hand. I was so nervous.
Talk about Nick Lidstrom.
Yeah. Yes.
Dude.
I asked him about ASP.
What'd he say?
He likes it. He said I don't want to say anything that he said, but he's had a good camp. He said we'll see how he finishes the postseason or the preseason, but he likes what he sees.
Good.
Yeah.
He is the king.
Yeah, he's the man. I met Cromwell too. He's
yeah.
Every time I walk in, Cromwell's in his business Cromwell suit on the phone or something, and I try to make eye contact with him and just give him a nod, but I met another big German. Met Mo Sider. I said he was in there a couple days ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's walking out. I said good luck this season, Mo. He said thank you, and he walked out.
He didn't say Daka.
He's the man. I love it.
All right.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, Dante 151. Why couldn't we call up some of the younger players? The Guardians did it. Why not us? At least there's a good football game tonight with the Rams against the 49ers. Hey, man, credit to Chase DeLauder, too.
Yeah, he got on base.
And he kicked that first, he made that brutal error.
Yeah.
Brutal error.
Yeah.
But then, got on base, got a walk, something we can't do. And props to him, man. His major league debut with your life on the line. Hey, the kids. Got to protect the kids, man.
How can I reach these kids?
You're not wrong. Again, everybody's not wrong. That guy Matt in the Super Duper chat. AJ can only do so much when a certain owner doesn't push for any help at the deadline. Again, at least we got those amazing front row seats at Comerica Park, though, because that's what truly matters.
There's a reason they did it.
Double G21 in the Super Chat. Hey, little Chris, either spend some money or sell the effing team.
Never gonna happen.
Right. I mean, it's a license to print money.
Yeah.
Double G, look, and I don't want it to go down that road because I've told you guys, just hang with me. When the situation presents itself, we'll have the talk. And the talk ain't sounding pretty.
No.
It's not. Now, the talk could be 23 hours and 45 minutes from now. Like it could be. I hope not, but it could be. And I'll
Even
go to
if
this.
it ain't getting no easier.
That's absolutely it. So D-Mac, again, I'll go back to you on this, man. Because Riley Green's going to be counted on today. And he's a younger player, and you were different because you had a different community around you, I guess you could say. But as an athlete, man, what was the last 12 hours like for Riley Green, do you think? Just guesstimate.
I mean, here's the thing, right? It'd be a lot different if that was the last game of the season, right? That's where true. You have to get right. So it's a lot. There's questions to be answered, and they can't be answered, right? But today you can answer a lot of questions and go out by your play. So I guess it's more of a refocus, or what if you're a true professional, you look at how you did it to yourself instead of how somebody did it to you. And then you focus in and dial it up. I mean, I really don't think. I think Riley Green in his interview saying that he trusts AJ Hinch and it's a baseball, whatever, that's the company man, but you don't see the fire. That's why I want to see where he want to say, fuck him. I should have been in there and whatever. So go out here today and swing that bat and play defense and do what you do like it. Like that's all you can focus on, right? Is not being put in that situation again. When that situation comes up again, that you're the guy. That's all what are you going to do? That's all you can do. And I think in baseball, these guys are trained with so many games to move on to the next game. I don't even think he's really focused. This isn't a focal point for him. Maybe after the season, it's something he'll think about more. I think he's just How's he going to go out today? But it should light a little bit of a fire in his ass if he needs it. I would expect if he's got a pulse. But sometimes we question that, right?
That's fair. Burn in the super chat. What are the prospects on Chris Illich's son? Is he a baseball lover, more like Mr. I? What's his RAS score? All right, we're getting aggressive right now.
His expected team buying facility is up 30% from last year.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
PFF? Is that what PFF has him graded at?
Yeah, PFF says his dollar per capita of baseball funds is higher than Chris's by 2.7.
Power stat.
Yes. DNC ENT, I hope Riley hits a bomb today, and as he's running around the bases, he grabs his junk Baker style and points at AJ. I don't.
What?
I think that's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be for it if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes to hit a Riley Green bomb today, and I think it's a little bit out of character.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to the next break, and then I got another thing on the Tigers here that I want because I do want to get into today's game, and then and talk a little bit more about yesterday's game as well, about some of the AJ Hinch stuff. Where are we going? Jack's Car Wash, right?
Jack's, yeah.
Get your free Jack's Car Wash, as a matter of fact. I know we're bummed out about the Tigers, but if you can get your car wash for free, that'll pick up your spirits. Text WSN to 888-522-1729, and then you can pull up to any one of the 40-plus Michigan locations for a free car wash on Woodward Sports. Again, text WSN to 888-522-1729. Then you'll know what we all know. The free vacuums, the free compressed air, the mat cleaning stations. There's 8 full-service Jack's location. I'm talking about interior, exterior, all of it. And every single car wash comes with a hand towel drying service as well. Do you get your car washed about twice a month? Go to jacks.com. Check out those subscription packages. For about the cost of 2 car washes per month, you can go as many times as you want. So again, jackscarwash.com. Get that free Jack's Car Wash today, jackscarwash.com.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle. Looking for the ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot. With 10 climate-controlled courts, daily open play for all levels, and a chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, and cold drinks, it's always game on, rain or shine. Throwing a party or a team event, they host groups of 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA Michigan Gold Cup November 22nd and the 23rd. Sign up at pickleballtournaments.com and mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Party, January 9th. Details to come soon. Make sure if you're playing pickleball, you're playing it at Wicked Pickle.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy, we'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome. Neal Ruhl here for Art and Jake's, and don't forget about the Art and Jake's Woodward Sports Watch Party, because there's no better place to watch the action than Art and Jake's Sports Bar and Grill. The Heavyweights live for the Detroit-Cincinnati Watch Party this Sunday, October 5th at Art and Jake's in Northville. Don't forget to stick around. The Woodward Sports postgame show afterwards. Anson will be out there. Enjoy wall-to-wall coverage on over 80 high-definition television. Guys, this is what makes it elite. The media wall they have is the very, very best in the game. 22 draft beers on tap and a great menu as well. Not, they got your bar food favorites and stuff like that, but they got some dressed up stuff in there as well. 4:25 kickoff. Be there if you want the Lions to win. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor. Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, back at you. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. We have KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Sam Flannel in there. I'll take Riley Green and his 1,100 OPS because that's what it is in the playoffs.
It's not about that, bro.
Well, it's 2 games, too, and he's got a double. That's it.
We talk about deeper issues
I'm telling you, it's part of it for me. That is part of it for me. If Riley Green would have been 0 for 4 in the first game with 4 strikeouts and had 2 strikeouts coming into that at bat, then yeah, maybe you think about it. But no, he put together some good at bats in both games. Even his out in that game, it was a line drive to center field. You know what a line drive to center field would have done in that situation? It would have scored a fucking run. So, yeah, that factors it in too. Like, he was hitting. He had nice at bats against Cleveland in both of those games. So, there's no reason to take the bat out of his hands. I don't care what anybody says. I don't give a shit about the numbers.
Yeah.
Thomas Perry in the chat, 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position. D-Mac, and that's where it stops for me. Like, we can debate about all the A.J. Hinch stuff. You will never win a game 1 for 15 with runners in scoring position.
No.
Never.
2
never,
of 23
ever.
over 2 games.
Unless Skubel's pitching. That's
Right.
the only shot you would have, D-Mac. That just, it hits you over the head. Thomas Perry also said, thanks for getting all those great arms, Chris, SMFH. But D-Mac, to me, that's a non-negotiable. And I was all fired up about, and that's part of the reason that I kind of unballed my fist about the A.J. Hinch stuff, D-Mac. 2 for 23, as Spencer said. 1 for 15 yesterday. In a 9-inning game, you had 15 runners in scoring position.
I know. That's why we go down to always the last player, the desperation play, the call, and that's to sub Jahmai Jones for Riley Green. But really the question is the ineptitude earlier on. First inning, you got 2 guys on. You got bases loaded, none out, and stuff like this. Like, that's where it is. I said at the beginning, I said before the series started, if you wanted one thing to happen, the arms are going to be the arms, right? Good or bad. But your bats got to wake up, and I thought that they would, and I was wrong.
Wow.
Every now and then it happens, I know.
DNC ENT.
But today they could.
Yeah.
What he said. Today they could,
We're the Oak Island.
The Tigers offense.
Island.
The Oak Island of baseball.
The Fire Festival Oak Island
Right.
Can we chat poll it?
Yeah, what
the
are the
playoff
Tigers
Tigers are more Firefest, Oak Island.
Yeah, well,
We've been digging for
it
gold
could
for
be
10
both.
years.
Right.
DNC ENT.
I was told, right? You were told.
DNC ENT, the Tigers are 4 for 46 with runners in scoring position their last 4 playoff games. That's all against Cleveland, by the way. All against Cleveland.
Ain't y'all tired, bro? Ain't you tired of it looking like this?
KG,
that's the point
I
I'm at.
feel the exact same.
I'm sick of
that
it.
I felt.
Do we realize we've looked like this for 2 years straight? They essentially made no moves at the deadline. Not at the deadline, since last year, last offseason. We rolled the dice again with the same people, and we're getting the same results.
I don't.
KG, you did, but that guy never played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
No,
Glaber.
I didn't feel like this last year. I didn't.
Yeah, because it looked different. They were coming from 10.5 games back, and it looked different. But it was never. Look what it all comes back to. It's looking like it was always going to be a while. Come on, man. Come on. Now you need the catchphrase. Now you need it. Because look at this shit, man.
It was always going to be a wash.
Like, come on.
No, you know what it is, too? And, like, the whole hot coming into the playoffs and all that stuff, too, that people are talking about. The Cincinnati Reds won 7 of their last 10 to overthrow the Mets on, like, the second to last day or last day, whatever it was. They're done. They lasted 26 hours.
Well, they also are playing the Dodgers and not the Guardians.
But they were in the wild card round.
Yeah.
They were. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, in the end, that's how it always works. It always works like that. It's always going to be the Dodgers and the Yankees.
It wasn't even Javi.
You know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be that way.
Come on, man.
My buddy is D-Mac, you'll love this. My buddy is a big Reds fan. Big Cincinnati Reds fan. And they got in kind of, it wasn't out of the blue because they played well, certainly in the second half. But I was texting with them today. The Reds have not won a playoff series since 1995.
Wow. And
I was in high school.
Did they win the World Series then?
No. Oh. Since 1995, they haven't won a playoff series. And I texted him. I said, hey, are you going to get, the playoff shirt? Kind of laughing and stuff like that. And he said, Neal, I'm going to get it probably in June when I catch it at a random TJ Maxx up here. And he goes, and then I'll buy it.
Yeah.
And he's like, because that's all we got. And he's right. And you know what? Maybe this is all we got. Maybe it is. Look at the way the physiology in the room changed when I said that out loud. Look at the way it changed. Like, are we lying to ourselves?
Yeah.
Have we been lying to ourselves?
I think we have.
This is why I never backed them as a World Series caliber team, bro. Nothing changed.
Hey, dude,
Nothing.
you know who the smartest guy in here is? Spenny. Right? Remember when we were 15 and a half games and the hooting and hollering, and he just would not say it's over. He would not say it's over. He couldn't. He felt something. So I hope you're wrong today, Spenny.
I'll tell you.
We all
When are you
took
going to turn
pleas,
the
man.
game off?
Simple Jack's gonna get fucking torched up.
No, he gonna dress it up, Spin. He gonna get to 5, have 7 Ks and then give up a 3-run shot.
At the very least, we cannot allow. Like, if Jack holds it together, we cannot allow Jose Ramirez and Steven Kwan to see him for a third time.
Well,
because then it's over.
I think you nailed it right there, Spenny, and you nailed it if anybody didn't hear it in the opener. The worst thing is that Steven Kwan and their bats got going at the end of that game.
They did.
And the way they carried, because we've done a good job on him, right? And those are the two guys that always kill us, so.
Real cream of wheat in the chat. Remember when Neal said he wanted the Guardians? Yeah, because that's the only way we'd still be alive right now, is because we're playing the bum-ass Guardians. But maybe we're just the bum-ass Tigers.
Yeah, that part.
We
got to stop pointing at other people.
Right. No, it's a bum fight, right? Like, that's what it is. And Thursday Fight's back today, by the way.
Yeah.
At noon. Coming up at noon. Thursday Fights with D-Mac. We got a good one, a technically sound one.
Nice.
I mean, granted, it was in a mall.
I like that, though.
I like it, too.
Good fight.
It was a good fight. So make sure you stick around for Thursday Fights. Woodward Sports chat thread, jump into their super chat. Jay Gebb in the chat. Lions will play one of these Thursday night teams in the playoffs. Who do we want to win tonight? Doesn't matter.
Who is it?
Rams.
Niners,
and
Rams.
Niners.
I'd rather the Niners win.
Yeah?
You can beat both of them. We own the Rams, but the Rams are a better
Rams
team,
cooking.
I think.
Yeah.
Rams have a better defensive line, especially with no Bosa.
Yeah. So I'm probably with you. In the end, you got to play one.
Doesn't really matter.
In the end, you'll probably play one of them in the playoffs, and you got to beat them.
Yep.
Super Bowl or bust.
Most likely the
it
Rams.
goes back. It's gonna be the most boring Lions shows down the stretch.
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl or bust. Like we'll just get a recording of that and just push play,
Just keep playing.
and then I'll go to the golf course. So that's it.
Sounds good to me.
I'll be, you can catch up to me. I'll be able to be there.
No, but yeah, just wrapping up the AJ Hinch thing. Like, I also heard some people getting like super upset about the Casey Mize thing. Like, bro, he was not going to live another trip through that lineup. He was not going to live another trip through that lineup. He faced 12 batters, 1 home run, 2 walks, 1 homer that the wind kept in the park.
Yes.
You know, that was caught at the wall, and another ball that was actually caught at the wall.
Yeah.
Against his last batter, it was a 4-pitch walk with a run of lefties coming up. 37 strikes, 25 balls, and he wasn't hitting his top velocity. He was on borrowed time. So I don't have a huge problem with the Mize thing, and it was always going to be a wash with Casey Mize. So
He did what he needed to do.
he found a way through, and he got it to Holton, and Holton was magnificent.
Holton pitched very well. His mullet was great.
Free-flowing.
Yep.
And he
Remember.
Burn. So Mariners fans, they're fun. We can be the Mariners fans. Mariners never hurt anyone. Man, we suck. This is 2016 Lions depressing. Well, D-Mac, as we wrap this up, it's not meant to be depressing. It's just there was a joke, and we weren't in on it. And
No, we were.
We were it.
We were.
But that's it. That's
How many of us said this wasn't sustainable the way they did it last year? And look, we did it the same exact way this year.
Went to the well.
And you know what? If we're going to be honest, the roster was actually a little better.
Yep.
Because you had Gleyber Torres. You know what I mean? Like, Casey Mize actually pitched well this year.
If I see Trey Sweeney in the game today, I'm breaking something. He sucks.
So
sorry, Trey Sweeney.
All right,
I don't mean to take it out on you.
It's like, come on.
I'll wrap it up on
gotta
this,
change.
D-Mac, and I'm curious to get your thoughts on it. I feel the same way I felt last Friday when I said, I'm tired, boss. I'm tired. I'm tired again. I am. And it doesn't mean if they do lose tonight, same statement I had before. If they do lose tonight, it's a fitting end. It really is. It's a fitting end. I want them to win,
We all do.
We all want them to win. Like, it's just,
on,
I'm
man.
tired. And if it ends, this would be a fitting way for it to end because it's what they are. So, your thoughts, D-Mac?
No, I think we're all.
I know you're Mr. Optimism.
No,
I know you are.
I am, but I mean, it still doesn't, like, the elephant in the room isn't an elephant in the room anymore, and it's like, what are we moving forward? Yeah, do I hope we win just to be able to watch us get smoked by Seattle? Sure, but I want to see what these guys are made of. I'm more into looking to see how this team reacts, and usually, like, when their backs are against the wall, like, when did they play better or sort of snap back to play
when
Tigers
it doesn't make
baseball,
any
when it
sense.
doesn't make any sense, when they're down, they've given up the lead, they're down a game, and then they go out and they win a couple games and stuff. So I think it's because if I said what's the pathway to victory, right, like, we don't know how this game's going to play out, and I think that's the way it benefits the Tigers.
The problem is the pathway to victory is not realistic.
No, it's not sustainable.
And it's not. It's definitely not sustainable.
It's realistic to happen like that because this team can pull a rabbit out of its hat, right? Like, wouldn't you say the inclination, and they're not as magical as they were last year.
No.
Right? Because there's no surprises. And at the end of the day, when the
and they were winning last year, like we're the opposite.
They're not making they're Dingler's run scores.
Yeah.
McKinstry, if they call him out at third, but you've got that 2-1 lead, which probably makes it, a little bit different. They're just not. Last year they got some sort of breaks and used them to benefit to win. This year they haven't done it. But you know what? Like, would it surprise Neal? What happens if Carpenter, Green, and Torque each have a homer today? Right? Highly unlikely, but could it happen?
It could.
Right? Like, look at and then you want to break it down more. Who's pitching for Cleveland? Right? Right-handed fastball guy.
Yes.
Sets up good for your left-handed home run hitters. I'm just saying.
But D-Mac, you also said earlier that this is like destined for crash and burn.
It always has been.
Yeah,
we saw that at the second half of the year when the smoke and mirrors is over, right?
Yes, it's cooked,
all of us who bought in to the Scott Harris, smarter than everybody else, and he'll make chicken, soup out of chicken shit and stuff like this. No. Right? The ineptitude, you said it the other day, you got no arms in your minor league system either. There's ineptitude. Like, there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, and it's more of the ineptitude to me of what Scott Harris has done or not done. But that's not for now. Yeah. That's for later. Right now is, do I think A.J. Hinch is a good enough manager to pull a rabbit out of his hat and make the right decision and get guys to execute and maybe get the right call? Like, that's the one thing I just want today. It's just like, and
don't make no mistake. Like, I want them to win. Like, game one was electric.
But if they win, it doesn't change anything. We're right here with the same conversation. Stay right where you're at,
exactly.
As far as is, regardless of what win or loss. Like, you know how sometimes that's
changes? Why the joke's on me, D-Mac. That's why the joke's on me. Because, KG, what did I say all year long? When they lose,
it's going to look like this.
And every time they lose,
it looks like this.
And so I'm the idiot.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, that's it.
We're all the idiot.
They got you. All of us who buy in. I think it comes down to like the reevaluation of the commitment that what you want with your sports teams, right? Like, who gives back. And right now we just feel
expectations. And D-Mac, you drill down to the core because that's my fear. That fear's always.
And why wouldn't it be? Because your best player in baseball and you haven't talked about anything to reset. You haven't shown anything. You got, Kenny said, other than Gleyber Torres, you got the same roster as last year. Literally the same roster. You said it earlier. You're more the Florida Marlins. Right? Hey, look at our farm system. The Marlins don't even do that. Yeah, they're just like, hey, man, Flow Rida's coming tonight. Roll out. Come to the game, please. You would know because you go to games. I go to the games down there. That's what, and then I leave before Flow Rider even performs.
Goddamn right you do.
Flow Rider with the hard R is crazy.
Flow Rider.
It doesn't change.
Flow Rider. Yeah, there you go.
It doesn't change the conversation after the season and what they need.
Pitbull over Flow Rider any day.
In the chat, by the way, someone asked, Slade Sensioni is the guy that's pitching tonight. Doesn't walk guys. Will attack the zone. Has a very high hard hit rate. Gives up a lot of barrels and doesn't strike guys out.
Look great tonight.
And doesn't strike guys out. He's nearly 50% fastball against left-handed hitters. If there ever was a pitcher that Carey and Riley need to take advantage of, it's this one. Update. 2 times this year against the Tigers. 6 innings, 2 runs, and 1 run in those starts. 11 Ks, 4 walks. All 3 earned runs were solo home runs.
So you're saying there's a chance?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, like this is like D-Mac, this is it. Like today is it. It does, and this is my point about the Guardians, why I said I want the Guardians. It's because of today. There's no AJ can't save any of this. This is it, everybody. Like this guy that's pitching for the Guardians that gives up hard hit barrel rates through the moon and gives up home run. This is it. So do whatever you're going to do. And if it's over, that's fine. I'm tired. I am. And if they win, cool. Let's go to the next round, and we'll get to see Scooble pitch again. Yeah. Nick Lucido in the chat. They better win. I got a lot of money riding on this.
That's your dumb ass.
No, well, he works for GM.
Right.
And they're the prominent sponsor down at Comerica Park. So you need the home gate. There's a lot riding on this for a lot of people.
Yeah, Comerica Park is already winterized, dude. They're not
yeah, they don't care, bro.
All right. Get into some Lion stuff. Thursday fights coming up. DJ, no way we shouldn't win today.
There's a way.
There's a very plausible way.
They barely made it through 3 games. What makes you think they'll make it through?
Fletch lives daily. If the Tigers can't hit him, then oh well. So that's it. Before we get out of here, let me clean up some of the super chats as well. Sorry I got off on a tangent there, guys, but that's where I was. This guy, Matt, it really sucks the Illich name has become a dirty word, but it is what it is. Take me back to 1997, please. Grandpa D-Mac needs to talk with Chris. Don't put D-Mac in that spot, everybody.
Look, I hope we win, but
yeah,
I'm not holding my breath.
And that's where I am. Spenny, are you tired?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was very draining, man. That game was very tough to watch. It was emotionally wrecking. But I know I want more baseball. I want more playoff baseball. I want them to win.
Yeah.
But I just don't.
As do I.
I just don't think
because it goes back to that feeling on Tuesday after that Scooble game, man. That was like,
look what you keep parading, the Scooble game.
I know,
but they're a circus act, and he's the main attraction.
100%. And I'm gonna go buy tickets again.
Right, like.
And Lil Chris will have the monkey with the coffee mug sitting on his shoulder, and he'll have the straw hat on.
Right.
Come one, come all.
And the one time Scooble don't do the trick, the people will get
the
mad.
people
They'll
will revolt at
throw garbage. Yeah, like it's just.
They will. And Chris will be in the back of the tent counting the money real quick. 100%.
Circus. The Bears lose.
And we'll put the bearded lady out to pitch in the next game. And
is Jack the bearded lady?
Yes,
right.
As of now, yes.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is.
Scooble's the dancing bear.
Scooble's the world's strongest man.
Right.
Like that's what he is.
Fucking nuts, bro.
Casey Mize is the knife thrower.
Yeah. Right.
Something got to change, bro. I'm sorry.
And then in the end,
just miss hitting the fucking hitting the volunteer with a knife by this.
Yeah. And then AJ's got to saw Riley Green in half in the box and then pull the box apart, and then Riley Green moves his toes.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what all of this is. I'm salty. It definitely feels like a circus at this point. No, it definitely does. Yes, Kruger, Scooble can pitch twice in a 5-game series. But you got to win one.
Yeah.
We are living check to check, Scooble start to Scooble start, bro. I'm tired of it looking like this, dog. Come on,
look at our house.
Right. We are living check to check.
I'm tired.
Bullshit.
I'm tired eating these cheese sandwiches.
Right.
Look at this couch. It's falling apart.
Check the check.
Check the check, Scooble.
And the water just got shut off.
and the lights are 30 days past due.
Yeah.
30 days past due.
Got it back into the driveway so they don't see the license plate.
I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yes, dog. Oh my God.
Our pets' heads are falling off. Oh my God. The circus is fun, though. This isn't fun. All right. Okay. Let's liven up our spirits. Thursday fights, D-Mac. You ready to do Thursday fights when we come back? All right. D-Mac's going to break down the fight. Tell him about Loom, please.
Gold Crown.
Gold Crown.
And Lady James.
Absolutely. At Gold Crown Concentrates are their bread and butter, crafting elite collab extracts since the caregiver days. Gold Crown partners with craft growers across Michigan to bring you exclusive full-spectrum concentrates, infused pre-rolls, and live resin-infused gummies. Their new line, Crown Jewels, is here. Gelatin-free, effect-based. Coated in nerds for that extra pop. Find Gold Crown in over 300 dispensaries statewide. Smoke like royalty. All rise for the rain. Royal highs. Only with Gold Crown.
What about Lady James?
What about Lady James? Many guys, let's be honest. We like simple stuff. Gimmies on the golf course. We like uncomplicated. Lady James haircuts run right there. You walk in, you sign in. Before you know it, handsome and clean. Lady James open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out.
The weather is freaking awesome outside, and Loom, the good vibes are always there. The buzzing, sparkling THC right here.
So good.
THC, beverages are here to take you into the fall with blood crisp flavors. For limited time, try the brand new seasonal drop, apple cider. Oh, Spenny, you put this on ice, bro.
Oh, yeah.
It is magical. Each can has 7.5 milligrams of real THC wrapped in bubbles made with real fruit juice, zero artificial sweeteners, and absolutely no hangover. Perfect for bonfires, tailgates, backyard barbecues, or out on the golf course with me this afternoon. Find Buzzin' at all 39 Loom Cannabis Company locations across Michigan or order online at loom.com. Use code WSN30 to save 30% off your entire order.
And let me tell you about Les Stanford. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They've got deals to fit anybody's budget. Listen, my guy Goran got me in there a couple weeks ago.
Goran.
In and out of my old lease into my new one, 30 minutes. He was literally helping me take the stuff out of my old lease and put it in my new one because he knew I needed to get back and to edit. Where else are you going to get customer service like that? Come on. Les Stanford. LesStanford.com.
All right, hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal, Ruhl, Darren McCarty. Four-time Stanley Cup champion. Only 4. More than Nick Lidstrom, by the way.
That is true.
Same as Nick Lidstrom.
They're same as Nick Lidstrom, sorry. That's my bad. KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the chat. You guys are on one. Correct.
Yeah, more than Stevie.
That's right. I get my
Talk about me or Nick?
Both.
There you go.
I get my
Suck
goats.
it 1-9.
I get my goats confused sometimes.
Suck it 1-9.
Woodward Sports Chat Thread. You guys are funny with this. Nick Lucido said, I did an insane amount of work this week, and if they don't host a playoff game in the next round, I'm coming in Friday for some bourbon.
Hey,
chairs
shout
open.
out, Nick.
Yeah, chairs open, Nick. You know that.
All right, Nick. We'll see you next Friday.
Right. Arf, the circus is fun. This isn't fun. LOL. I think I said that one.
The circus is fun. That's true.
Yeah.
Unless you work at the circus, and we all work at the circus.
Yeah.
Jay Ratliff, cut the box in half. Jemai Jones pops out of it. Fletch lives daily. I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of this ish. Fletch, if I don't laugh about this, you know what's on the other side about it. And Fletch, don't you worry. When this ends, we're gonna have the season wrap up discussion, and there won't be any laughing. There won't be. So just be ready for that. Nitty gritty, mattress all on the floor and everything. Cody Engel, we're living check to check, behind on child support.
Yeah,
Mike
man.
G, same clowns, different circuits. Oh man, you guys are absolutely on one, man. I love it. Mom, do we have to eat bologna again? Yes, we do, as a matter of fact. All right. Thursday fights. It's time. It's time for Thursday fights. You guys overwhelmingly love this stuff. This is where we take a regular fight with regular people and a guy who knows a thing or two about fighting, Mr. Darren McCarty, breaks it down from a technical perspective. So, again, these are fights in the general public, as we're going to see here today. And, Mr. McCarty, are you ready to break down Thursday fights?
I'm excited, and just to caveat, I do not watch these before I see them live with you people, so you get my...
So what we do is we let it roll through. DMAC kind of, analyzes it as he goes, and then we'll go back into the particulars and stuff like that. So without any further ado, Mr. McCarty, if you would,
yes, sir.
It's time for Thursday fights. Here we go. This is the North Park Mall.
Where's North Park?
I don't know. I'm going to look that up while you...
I assume it's in Portland?
Yeah, you got a Blazer jersey.
You got a McCollum jersey on? That's pretty niche Blazers
Okay.
jersey. If it was Lillard, it could be
All right. Little ghetto fight. Okay, you see the
Yeah,
stances.
but they're squaring up.
It's a good squad.
These guys have look at the balance.
Yeah.
And look at these guys have had ring time before or whatever. I'm not saying they're pros or whatever, but this ain't their first. You got a guy who's a little bit bigger than the other guy, but and how you know that the guy in the black, look at the range he's trying to keep.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right? He's got the reach advantage or whatever. Then he took advantage when bystander comes in.
Yeah.
When you're in a no holds barred fight. I mean, I don't believe in hitting somebody from behind or whatever, but if somebody steps in there, that guy's you got to keep your hands up, defend yourself, because somebody's gonna have to get a shot. But you know what I get out of this too though is the guy in the gray is a lot more comfortable than the guy in the black.
He was advancing a lot of it, yeah.
Well, no, but I mean, he's been there before. Like I wouldn't be surprised if that guy's a sparring partner of somebody.
Yeah, right.
Or
right.
if, or he's a little.
Look at that stance.
Look at his hands.
Yeah.
Look where they hold their hands. Right, guy.
He's always defending.
So the guy in the black, I would say, probably has less ring experience by the way he throws punches, but look at where.
But he's been in some scraps before. You can tell.
He's a fighter. Yeah. I'm not saying
Yeah.
Kimbo Slice out in the streets or whatever. But
the punch through the
right there, you got it.
pretty
So,
dope.
you gotta.
He took advantage of his awareness.
Yeah,
little guy in the gray was sort of waiting for it to duck it. I wouldn't be surprised. As I look at this more, the guy in the gray is. He's a boxer.
Detroit Gunny. Okay, initial reactions from the chat. Detroit Gunny. If it went longer, the dude in the gray is definitely winning.
Yes.
I'm salty. Dude in the gray had a good platform. Patrick, dude trying to break it up with a shopping bag in his hand. LMFA.
Hilarious, bro. Hilarious.
You either got to commit or
right.
Well, that's what I thought. Was that Somerset? What's going on?
So North Park Mall is in Dallas, Texas. So pretty random spot for a C.J. McCollum Blazers jersey.
Might have been
right
on
there. But you know what? While we're talking about it, shout out C.J. McCollum. That dude's 34, 35, and averaged 20 in the league last
still
year.
putting up buckets.
Shout out C.J. McCollum.
Yeah.
He's always injured, but besides that, I mean.
But when he plays, you're getting 20. You're getting 20.
No, that's
So,
a fact.
whatever. No, where's the security first?
Right.
And,
Everybody's
it looks
just
like
walking around. Nobody cares.
nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
This seems more like a respect fight because it's not like like
No
over.
bad blood.
Yeah, it's no real anger being shown. It's just like, okay, you gonna respect me.
There was disrespect.
Yeah.
It was more of like, oh, you said that, or you disrespected
Right, let's
me,
go
or
outside.
Whatever. Like,
Yeah.
let's put it up instead of like, yeah, it was way too clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no bad blood there. You didn't see anybody really trying to hurt anybody. So, good fight. Good, healthy, friendly squabble at the mall.
Love to see it.
And it looks like it ended on, as
Decent
good
terms.
Decent
But-
terms.
Yeah.
Other than the guy that got involved, like the bad guy and the person videoing it,
Coming from champs.
there was nobody.
From champ.
There was nobody.
Trying to stop
Good to
a
know
little
there's
parent like the
hey,
elite
good to know
Sox.
if you're looking for a champs, check your local mall if there's one open.
Yes. Freddie Felt. Neal, I'd be in the background eating my Auntie Anne's pretzel, checking out the show.
No, big facts.
absolutely,
Big
dude.
facts.
Kyle Ramos, like this segment. We need more fights broken down by dude. The people love this segment.
Send
It's a
them in.
great segment.
Send them in.
Where do they send them to, Spenny?
Just DM me on Twitter. Send them to
Yeah.
me on Twitter.
There you go.
If you come across a good one.
Art Vandelay.
Try
That
to
was
find
a
most of them anyways. It's on Twitter.
good cardio fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good bout.
Sparring match. Nice and competitive.
It was the first round
Yeah, exactly.
of an undercard fight.
Jay Ratliff. They both have more fight than the Tigers.
Oh, fair, nice, Jay.
Fair point.
Nobody in the super chat. Neal, would this happen in the streets of Pontiac? No, it would.
Oh, definitely it would.
There would be no bystanders coming in to get between things. The streets have a way of hashing things out.
Yeah.
People from the streets that live in the streets know that how this works, KG. I'm
Absolutely.
surprised I got asked that question.
Yeah.
But people that don't know, I'm here to educate.
Yeah, people look for your insight. You know,
Absolutely.
On,
The yak.
Pontiac politics.
Good in any hood.
Yeah.
Like that's never going to change. Mike G, I'd be in the background sipping my orange Julius. Here we go. Cinnamon almonds,
Love-
anybody?
Hey, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Orange
Give me a
Julius for
Cinnabon.
sure.
Give me a Cinnabon. Oh, for sure. And I'll take a nap in one
Might
of
have
the
to go to
South
the
Shore.
mall today.
Only if it's from the South Share House, though.
Yeah.
Shout out.
But yeah, I don't know what they were fighting about. That's the other question. But it is. Just in case, this was a safe fight for the spectators.
Yeah.
I agree.
Not a lot of wild swinging. Pretty compact.
Yeah, it just goes to show you the range, D-Mac, that Thursday fights with Darren McCarty had.
Yeah, it doesn't always have
We're
to
not
be
a clown show.
bloodbath. No, exactly. So there are some technicians out there.
Yeah, it's not a clown show here. We're not here for your amusement. D-Mac just
That's at 3:00.
Lineup is out.
Okay.
For Game 3.
Whoa.
do you want to do it when we come back, or do you want to do it now?
Per Evan Petzold. Let's do it when we come back. You could figure out the Tigers starting lineup. The changes in the Tigers.
there changes?
There are changes.
Ooh.
In the Tigers starting lineup for Game 3. We'll get into
Ooh-wee.
that coming up
next.
But tell us about Sun Cruiser. Dude.
Yeah, hey, you may need a couple of Sun Cruisers watching this game today. Certainly at the end, possibly at the end. But hey, the bottom line is this. Wherever there's football action going on, tailgate, couchgate, watching TV gate, whatever you are doing, Sun Cruiser needs to be the play. I keep them in the fridge at all times now. Like KG, they're a regular in the rotation.
Oh yeah.
They absolutely are.
I had to fight my wife for one the other night.
I'll even sneak a midweek Sun Cruiser in there for no good reason other than they're phenomenal. 4.5% alcohol, 100 calories.
How do they hit?
They hit this way.
They creep up.
You
Do
don't
they hit like a buzzing?
Yes.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
Yeah. And then
Till
you
about
look.
your eighth.
You look over and like 50 minutes into your afternoon, there's 4 done, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who did this to me?
I'll drink a little cup of water after about 5 of them. You're good to rock another 5.
Yeah.
there you go. You just got to keep
There
the
you
chemistry.
go. The Spenny
No.
plan.
But
5 and 5.
They work because they taste great.
Yeah.
I'm on the half iced tea, half lemonade train, or the regular lemonade train. Spenny's on the pink lemonade train. That's a little
lemonade's
too
so good.
designer for
Strawberry,
me.
I'm telling you.
The regular iced tea one, that slaps
Very
too.
good, too.
Guys, I'm telling you, man, this is the thing. Go to the grocery store. Next time you grocery shop and get a 4-pack, you'll thank me later. Just trust me. A lot of you guys have on social media, on DMs, all of that. Sun Cruiser, real iced tea. I got one from somebody that was at game 1. They had the big 24-ounce one.
No way.
And I said, hey, man, at least you'll have good drinks. So there you go. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve. and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Attention sports fans, don't miss expert sports injury insights from Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Catch Dr. Pierce every Tuesday here, Big D Energy, and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-tier advice to keep athletes in peak condition. Trust the guy I trusted. I get 4 cups out of it. Dr. Jeff Pierce here. He's here to help you stay in the game, perform at your best. Learn more at MichiganSportsSpine.com or call 248-426-9944.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. We're going to get to the Lions coming up here in just a couple of seconds. But the lineup is out. Real quick, Woodward Sports chat thread. Riley needs to show up today. And then I look at the numbers, and Riley's OPS is almost 1,100. I think Riley's been showing up just fine when he hasn't gotten pinch hit for.
Yep.
Pretty much.
So, that's what it is. Kerry Carpenter's got an 819 OPS, 444 on base percentage. Baez at 571 OBP. You could add his up the last 3 years, and it's not that. So, hey, stepping up. Riley Green, 429 on base percentage. Carpenter and Torque, both 444 on base percentage. And then the very next one, 5th in on base percentage for your Tigers, Parker Meadows, with a 222 on base percentage.
But what does it matter if you can't push them across?
And that is also true. So yeah, it's pretty grim. Oh, Zach McKinstry, 286. But anyway, Spenny, you said the lineup is out?
Lineup is out. Changes in the Tigers lineup. Bam, bam, bam. Breaking news. This into Woodward Sports. It's on Evan Petzold's Twitter. Leading off the game and playing second base, Gleyber Torres.
Oh, okay.
Hitting second.
He's going with the pro.
The slugger, Kerry Carpenter. Batting third and playing right field, Wenzel Perez. Cleaning up and playing first base, Spencer Torkelson. Batting fifth and in left field, Riley Green, Dylan Dingler, Zach McKinstry, Javier Baez, Parker Meadows batting ninth. So they
just moved the order.
Moved Meadows down, bumped everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it.
No.
I'm not either.
You got 4 lefties?
I would have been happy even with just a straight Javi for Parker Meadows flip, to be honest with you.
To be honest, yeah, seriously.
Like, just flip them and put Parker on the bench.
Tried to tell you about Javi center field, but no.
Well, it's got more to do with Parker hitting.
Well, clearly, yeah, but I'm just joshing.
He's unplayable right now.
Just jabbing, man. Trying to make
That's
fun
what
of
I'm saying. Do you not, like... I'd rather give Ibanez at bats than Parker Meadows right now.
I put McKinstry at short, put Ibanez at third, and get Parker Meadows out of there.
Put Javi in center. That's what I would do, too.
Yeah.
And then, like, if you're down a run in the 8th inning and someone gets a leadoff walk.
Or Jahmai Jones. I'd put Jahmai Jones or Ibanez in there instead of Parker.
I would, too, man. 100%. But, it's how many cards are there? Like, what other playoff team's lineup would Parker Meadows be in?
None. Maybe the Reds.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. D-Mac, your thoughts on that?
I mean,
it's something.
I don't mind it. It's something. It's something. I like Kerry up there in the 2 spots. So I mean,
I like that too.
Yeah, you go righty, lefty, lefty, righty, lefty. So against this guy early in the lineup, you're gonna see him twice. Hopefully, somebody can hit something.
Really, Mr. Biggs in the Super Chat. I live in Alabama. I appreciate the network keeping me up to date on all Detroit sports. Shout out to you, really, Mr. Biggs.
Shout out.
But damn, I get jealous every time the weed promos start.
Oh, no dispensaries in Bammy, huh?
Damn.
Nope. They keep a close grip on things in the South.
Yeah, just a little bit.
No sports betting in Georgia. No weed in Alabama.
No black people walking.
It'll happen.
So I'm just being real.
Well, it depends, KG.
Yeah.
It'll happen soon, brother.
I want to hang myself. I'm going to just do it off this tree right
depends
here.
on which side of the street, right? Like, that's how it works in Mississippi, I was told. So, but anyway, though, yeah, like that's what it is. So, okay.
I'm good with it. I mean,
Ricky Porter, Neal, if we win, we're setting ourselves up for more misery. We
They
really
can't
are.
make it through 3 games. Jesus, man.
It's not supposed to feel like this, is it?
It's not. It's not.
What are we doing wrong?
We're not doing anything wrong.
I don't know.
Except going to the games.
All right. Lions, Bengals. We got to do it. What, D-Mac and the people, good people of the chat, of the great and good people of Metro Detroit, Michigan, and around the world, this secondary thing right now. No Terry on this weekend. That's supposed to be the expectation, right?
He practiced.
He did practice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wasn't up on that.
It was a limited practice, but he practiced. Kirby did not. Decker did not. Other than like Zach Cunningham didn't. And Khalil Dorsey's in concussion protocol.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're fairly healthy then.
Yeah.
Other than DJ Reed.
Decker's going to play.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if Kirby didn't play.
Yeah.
Terry on, I don't know. His shoulder, because the shoulder might keep him out.
What do you think, D-Mac? Secondary concerning at all? And like, look, it's not.
I mean, it should be because you're going against a couple of the better receivers in the league, arguably in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, but
they weren't able to get across the 50-yard line.
But
against Denver.
But they have nobody to get them the ball, and I think it's pressure and stuff like that. Do they have the next up, sort of mentality? Is DJ Reed and Meek Robertson, can they sort of tend to the fore? Like, I think they're in a fine position. I mean, I would question Decker. Yeah, you see, he'll play. This is going to be the consistent theme throughout the year. He's this year's Frank, right? You know what I mean? Just be ready for game day. Terry and Arnold thing, I'm glad he's back on the field, but that could be a little iffy. So again, it comes down to if Calvin Shepard, if KG's older brother, is worried about that, it's just, can they contain, because they got to continue to get the pressure up front. That's the biggest thing, is the difference, and we've seen it. We've seen it this year, past or whatever, is just having that little extra time to be able to rush to get there. So I'm more concerned, like, if I don't hear anybody on the defensive front or our linebackers, because arguably our linebackers are getting better and better and better. I mean, Campbell and Barnes and Anzalone or whatever, it seems like, the speed that they possess and the containment that they possess. So just the way this team's playing. I like what Coach Campbell said yesterday. It's about us. It's about our character and our plan and stuff like this. And I also like what Jared Goff said, is that, we know what it's like to be counted out and be the Cincinnati. So it's like one of these things that what you're up against and the attitude. You just got to take the will out of the Bengals early, because coming off a 28-3 loss in the offense, you want to make those top guys implode, right? You want to see Jamar Chase banging his helmet on the sideline because he can't get the ball because it's frustrating because no one can get it to him. So game set up for what you want and how you want it. So I'm pretty confident in it because I think we're prepared. And no matter who's out or not, I don't think it matters. So I'm not overly worried about the secondary.
Arf, put Torque down in the order. He's not hitting. He's getting on base almost half the time. Like, that's the name of this game, Arf. Like, we got far bigger problems with a bat in our hands than Spencer Torque. He's got one of the 2 hits with runner. He's responsible for 50% of the hits with runners in scoring position.
Yeah, fair.
There are much bigger challenges. I guess, D-Mac, if you want me to make a case for the Bengals, and it piggybacks on what you brought up, if I'm Jamar Chase, I go into the office and say, why do I not get the football 2 times every series? Like, what else are we doing here? Like, I'm our only hope.
I have to touch it.
I have
I
to.
don't care how I touch it.
Yeah, I have
out
to.
of the backfield, short pass, or like something. They can't protect. Jake Brown. Like, to me, Jake Browning isn't that bad. It's the ineptitude of what's around him.
Right. Real quick, let me deal with Phil here. You guys are butt cheeks. Where's your Tiger love, your support? So, Phil, I assume you're popping in here from Cleveland.
Good old Phil. Phil's in our chats every day. He's like an older guy. He has very.
Phil, you want to bet on the game?
Yeah, very strong opinion.
I'll bet you $50 on this game, Phil.
Phil, I gave you the love.
I want him to win.
I gave the love all early.
Nobody ain't
I'm not
to
blind to Lemming. I'm not just going to sit here and be like, yeah, they'll win no matter what.
Right.
Like, no, I want them to win. I don't see the writing on the wall. If you see the writing on the wall, please explain it to me.
This ain't no Disney movie.
Yeah. The power of friendship is great.
Right.
Doesn't get you very far in the real world.
Somebody asked in the chat, and I lost it, but they had a question for you, D-Mac. They said, does this game feel like right before Game 4 against New Jersey? That's one of the best questions ever.
No, because we still thought we had a chance.
Yeah.
For the first period.
So it feels like the second period in Game 4 against New Jersey.
It feels like the third period.
Yeah.
It feels like I guess you know what? Yes, because I think that they can win. We'll see how it plays out. I hope it doesn't play out like Jersey.
Phil, I hope you're right. I hope they win, Phil.
We all do.
I'm not going to get on here and lie to you. I'm not going to get on here and be like, I believe the Tigers are going to win this game. I don't. Sorry. I hope they do. I'd love them to. But I can't see it.
Dilemma Al Zoot, 2 more weeks for Alim. Yes, he is getting into practice. If you guys missed that yesterday, they activated the clock on Alim McNeill. He is in practice and getting it in. But again, though, D-Mac, like, if you wanted me to cut a path for Cincinnati, it's just, I don't care who the quarterback is. When you see Jamar Chase, and to a lesser degree, T. Higgins, when you see, at some point, they got to find a way, right? Like, there's got to be a way you can scheme. There's got to be a way you can do something to get the ball in the hands of Jamar Chase. Like, if, again, they're 2-2, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if I'm their coaching staff, I'm going to say, all right, look, this is what we are. I know we didn't cross the 50-yard line after the first quarter in the Denver game. I can't go out like that. I can't. How do we get Jamar Chase the ball? I don't know the answer to that. I'm not a coach.
All that shit sound good when you have no offensive line.
I know. No, and I get it. I do 100%. I get it. It's just I don't have any answers, obviously.
Yeah.
But again, like
but
you
now
gotta get him the
now you see what Joe Burrow's going through.
I know, but there's gotta be D-Mac. There's gotta be a game where he has 12 catches, right? There's got at some point this year. There's got to be a game where he gets 20 targets.
Not when the pressure on the quarterback's under like a second and a half. How you can get 12 behind the line of scrimmage and you're bringing your safeties down. I just don't. You have to show them. Do you believe that this Cincinnati team can protect their quarterback? And we're not even talking about Joe Burrow, right? And we saw they are what they are. What's happening to Browning and whoever quarterback is for the Bengals gets annihilated because they still haven't addressed over the past 4 years their offensive line. That's where the game is. I mean, if I'm our defensive line and our ends and Hutchins, I'm frothing at the bit. I mean, it'll be interesting because I think that Calvin Shepard's game plan is going to be a lot of pressure. Right? Until you prove that you can beat us one-on-one. Like, are you worried about... See, I think that because the difference in the ineptitude of their offensive line and the lack of protection that they can give their quarterback doesn't give their guy a chance. What's he got to do? Run a 5-yard out? Like, what is it? Can he run a normal...
If that's what it takes, then that's what I'm doing.
No, but if that's what it takes, right? But I'm saying I don't think they can accomplish that. They have not proven
what it takes.
Spenny, you're the offensive line guy. Is that like one of the worst in the league? Or like if you're like, look what they do to Joe Burrow, getting sacked 7-9 times, stuff like this, and that's Joe Burrow, right? So I mean, like these are the, you know what this is? This is like back in the day when you're playing. I don't know, who do we beat the crowd? Like going into Phoenix back when they stunk.
Yeah.
Or whatever, and just knowing that, hey, it's time to go into Atlanta when they're expansion team and pumping them 7-1 and knowing that you're as the grind liner, you're getting power play time tonight. Oh, yeah. D-Mac on the half wall. Look out.
There you go.
You know, like that's how I look. Like I think that they're, and it's not overconfidence, it's not anything else. It's just knowing that what we have versus what they have. So, right?
How electric is it? How electric is it
to play on the power play?
Yeah,
it's awesome. It's
like look at the man. Look at the look on the man's face, dude.
Just it is because when you don't get, I killed a lot of penalties, and that's what it is. But those are like the caveats when the grind line would get power play time or whatever, is like Scotty like throwing us a bone, right? We'd argue the most out of that. That's that you'd ever get arguments between me and Drapes and Maltz. It would be where somebody's going on the power play.
Of course, of course. All right, let's take a break because I want to get more. I want to get more into this Lions game because I see people like, you got to get all over the quarterback. You got to get all over their offensive line. I think it's the opposite of that. I'm going to explain it. What my take is on that when we come back. Ben Johnson Law, everybody. Look. We're talking about justice, right? Wherever and whatever that means to you, wherever you can find justice, whatever your justice is, settlements, verdicts, however that looks, Ben Johnson Law is the move for you. You got to get the fighter on your side. Look, losing's not an option. Let's just bottom line that, all right? It's victory or bust when it comes to your justice. So get the tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Get Ben Johnson. Go to venfights.com. Look them up there on the web. Get in contact with them. Losing is not an option, everybody. Ben Johnson Law. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Are you ready to be part of the conversation? Join former NFL star Braylon Edwards and the ever-enthusiastic Shep for the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Looking to the back of the end zone, now throws, touchdown, Wolverines! Braylon Edwards again.
Where your opinions matter.
And underneath, Braylon Edwards going for the end zone, reaches for it, and is down at the 1 yard line.
Tune in weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network and share your thoughts on the biggest sports stories. It's your chance to engage with your favorite sports personalities.
Whether you're hitting the game or just chilling, Jars has you covered with top shelf quality and unmatched variety. Jars is priced for the people so you can stock up without breaking the bank. Ready to re-up? Hit up www.shopjars.com or stop by your nearest Jars location today. There's like 32 of them in the state.
Pushing everybody, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. Just talking Lions, Bengals. Detroit Dabber, Orlando Brown Jr. is such a bum at left tackle.
Not great.
He was a $16 million cap hit last year. He's a $15 million cap hit this year. And then he's a $22 million cap hit next year. They could cut him after this year and with $16 million in dead cap. So if they did want to move on, that's what it looked like. But how are they going to move on? They literally have nobody. But we were talking about it, and people in the chat are saying, you have to get all over the quarterback. You have to really push this offensive line. So my question is, do you have to manufacture pressure? Like, I just feel like this is a situation where you just let your defense lean on their offense.
Yes.
And over the course of 4 quarters, like, don't put yourself at risk. because you don't need to.
Yeah.
Right? Like your talent should be able to play through.
Yeah.
And you don't need to blitz. You don't need to manufacture pressure. You don't need gimmicks or anything like that. I just, like people always say, like they're in the chat, 42-17. I'm never calling for that for a road game in the NFL. What's the spread in this game?
9.5 or 10.5.
10.5 it is?
I would call. I think this game could be 42-10.
I'm trying to tell you, the Lions are covering that.
Double digits on the road in the NFL.
I never trust a big spread, but this one is pretty safe.
Double digits on the road in the NFL it's not good business.
Is this why you said, Neal, I don't care how it gets done because this is like a 31-24 game or something like that? Is that your vibe?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be concerned with that, obviously, but you are playing there. You know what I mean? And
but you're a great road team that just went into Baltimore, and you're going to travel well, so you're going to have a home.
And
I don't think that
the Bengals fans aren't into it.
I guess I'm more with KG. I do smell. It's in the air to whatever like that because of a lot of points, but I don't think it really matters.
We keep talking about the receivers. Where's their run game? The Lions are automatically taking them out of this game and making them one-dimensional. They're going to have to pass for a pretty good majority of this football game, and that favors our football team, even with our secondary kind of being what it is right now. I believe in, Rocky Sin and Avonte Maddox, these guys mixing it up in there. You got Meek as well. They'll be okay if TA doesn't play, but this defense should get after it.
That's where I'm at. You could stop Chase Brown in their run game with 5 men in the box. So,
pressure with 5 men.
And get pressure rushing 4.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to sit back in the secondary and make Jake Browning pick you apart. And I think they'll be able to get to it. It's going to be a slaughter. It's gonna be a long day for
Spenny,
Bengals.
yesterday I called it the Cincinnati, Ohio massacre that's going to take place.
Did I not watch a 3-man rush by Denver get home the other day?
Mm-hmm. You sure did.
Okay. I was just making sure that was that game.
And look, like Denver, obviously one of the best defenses in the league. That was the numbers suggested last year. I just wonder about them as a professional. The coaching staff, their quarterback, Jamar Chase. So you bring me into this world, D-Mac. Like, at a point, if I come off a game where we didn't cross the 50-yard line the final 3 quarters of the game, I'm changing that.
But there's a difference, right? You got to break it down. Can it be changed to what they have? You want to make a cake and you don't have any sugar and you don't have any flour. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they want to, and Jamar Chase can go in there and who's their coach?
Zach Taylor.
Yeah,
Zach Taylor,
respectful football guy. You know what I mean? They watch what they saw. They know what they have. They have no answer. KG nailed it because they can't lean on a running game or anything like that, and they got to be one-dimensional. How do you be one-dimensional when you can't protect your guys? So you can want to do it all you want. It's just whether you're going to – are the Lions, like, they're not going to allow them to whatever else at the pace this game is played. Now, if they can find a way, right, what do? Bring extra linemen in, bring extra tight ends, and just, like, have Chase double covered all day and still try to get him the ball. Like, if you're talking about push him the ball, be ready on defense because they're going to try anything to get it to him, and that means throwing – 25% favorable balls because what else do they have to do? That's what I would be, they're going to just try different things, right? Like they're going to try to get them in the game, but can they? That's my question is like, I don't see, like we were talking about the Tigers. There's a pathway, right, for them to win. Do you see a pathway for Cincinnati with its ineptitude, with its personnel and stuff like this against what we've seen from our team? No. This ain't the first week team. This is a team that built off what they did in Baltimore, came home, took care of business, need to clean up some stuff. That's the scariest part. Right? We didn't even play our best game, so we got to prove to ourselves we got to clean this stuff up, right? So, I mean, I'd be very surprised. Now, if I'm Zach Taylor, you got to be in that lab bringing out stuff that nobody's ever seen before.
And that's it, because this is like, again, I know that Burrow's out, and I know what Browning is and has been and all of that. At 2-2, this is their last stand. Like, it is. You lose this game, man, and it's definitely over. And look, it's over. Like, we all know it's over.
Yeah.
But in that locker room, it's not over. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hear you.
You are going to get their best shot. I truly believe you are going to get their best shot. At home, you're coming in. You are going to get everything they have.
I agree.
Sunday. Everything.
Good. But that does nothing for me.
Right.
Their best shot without Joe Burrow. And from watching that game and seeing the ineptitude and the Jake Brown's going to be running for his life, I like our defensive line and the way they've been playing in the last few weeks. And, there's a confidence you build after, like, getting over the Lamar Jackson hump and doing what you did to him that you're carrying some swagger on. Now you're going to go impress it on everybody else. So I agree with you, Neal, but does that scare anybody?
Not at all.
That you're going to get Cincinnati's absolute best game. They could give you your best game with Joe Burrow in there. And I still think that, it's a closer game, but I still think you come out.
Yeah, they're 2-2 right now. They got the Lions at home, then they're at Green Bay the following week. Then they got to run a 3 home games. So, like, it's over. It's going to we know it's over, KG.
It was over when Burrow went down for months.
I know that, KG.
Come on, man.
But that's not the way it works when you're a professional.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I expect the Lions to do what they're supposed to do.
Like, I didn't walk in here and say, "Hey, man, look at the flagship, dude. They got they got so many more, Instagram followers and TikTok followers and all that kind of stuff." You think I cared about that?
Not at
all.
all.
We came in here and we dominated.
Yeah, it's a business trip, man.
That's it. 100%. I just wanted to do that.
I know. This is why I rock with you.
Yeah, I enjoy doing that. Really, Mr. Biggs in the chat, Chase looked defeated AF. I'm salty. That Ishii Bengal Stadium, we all know, isn't well maintained.
Let me ask you guys
yes.
a question. What do you think of Jamar Chase character-wise? Right? Like, if we were talking about an Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yeah.
Right? And coming off to whatever like that, you know what he's made of, and you know that them doing that. But is like you said, like the commenter or the chat poller or the chatter said, the fact of I seen it on his face.
Yeah.
Is he a guy that you will, like, his frustration permeates to the rest of the team, or is he somebody that is his leader? Like, I don't know enough about him.
I haven't heard any examples of that.
He's been more of a good team player.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you know what? Like, and so you're trying to crack that. There's a little thing too, is like cracking the frustration.
Out on the sideline.
Right, and that's what you're getting. He's somebody that you normally wouldn't hear from, but now that he's frustrated, you can tell that things in Cincinnati are starting to really unravel.
And why wouldn't it be frustrating, though?
Exactly.
Like, you just lost a year of you with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Like, how many
another
year? Like, how many years do you have?
Right.
If you're him. So certainly you can, I can cut him a pass and kind of understand the frustration. And guys, I'm telling you this too. Like, somebody brought it up in the chat like way earlier, like how top heavy this team is. Like, their highest paid player outside the Big Four is Orlando Brown Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And then Logan Wilson is their 5th highest paid player. So like, that's where it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
they lost so much talent.
Yep.
So that's
you have one man on
Jesse
defense.
Bates. There's so many guys that left that defense that were difference makers.
And Trey Hendrickson will probably
Sam
be
Hubbard
next.
retired. Yeah,
Right.
Trey Hendrickson's gone.
Like, it's wild to me, man. It is, and that's the frustration. So yeah, can you get him to crash out? Probably you could, but at the same time too, if I'm Jamar Chase, like, I understand that it's over. Here's my mentality, D-Mac, and you tell me how far I'm off. I understand that it's over, but not for this 60 minutes. Like, not on this play. Not here. Not in this spot.
100%. That's their mentality, and it has to be their mentality, but it should have been last week, and you saw what happened. But again, you're going to get the best, everything that they have, right? And the best of it, and their game plan and whatever. And they're probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they go down on their first series and score a touchdown, because that seems the way that
and that
we
is
do.
Well, that's what everybody has done against us, right?
That's it. Consistently.
I'm not being a dick
but that
here,
doesn't
right?
change how the adjustments or whatever else.
Exactly.
I just don't think. I think what you guys just said. Look at the talent they've lost all over, right? And what they replaced them with. You mentioned their 5th highest guy. Do you know, is he a tight end?
Logan Wilson.
Logan Wilson's linebacker.
Oh, he's linebacker.
Well, there you go. See, what does that tell you?
Yeah.
Right, Spenny? Like, I mean, it's so in knowing that, they're professional players and they got pride, but just like Coach Campbell said, he don't give a shit about what's wrong with them.
No, it's
gotta
not
worry about
problem, yeah.
but when he says that, I believe him.
And the Lions,
It's not like we've been told. He tells us, they go out and they execute. So that's the focus. He's got everybody focused. That's the one thing, dude, is they don't care. They're coming through whether you like it or not, and they're about to make statements.
Yep.
What'd you have, Spenny?
I was just gonna say this team got trapped once, like the Lions regime. They got trap gamed. They got trap gamed by the Panthers. Hasn't happened since. They're not gonna get trap gamed. They're too laser focused. They're too prepared, and they're too good. I hope they win.
No, but again, and the whole like 10.5 thing, like you can be up 28-10 in the fourth.
Itching my nose.
You could.
And get
in one play.
In one play,
I
like
get it.
you lose your money. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
To lay double digits on the road it's gonna be nasty work.
But if I was ever gonna do it, you hit the button on this game.
Facts.
All right, that's fair.
This is going to be,
and I'm going to do it.
This is going to be a game where I put a lot of bets on the Lions offense.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. Short fields.
David Montgomery. I'm thinking of putting David Montgomery 2 touchdowns.
I think he's going to have a big game too.
Yeah.
Woodward Sports chat thread. Nitty gritty. Neal, you never have to try to be a dick. It just comes naturally.
That's fair.
Pretty accurate.
Okay, that's fine.
What about
Caesar Sportsbook?
If you want to put a parlay down,
10.5. Bet your life on it. And hey, guys. All right, you want to do it? Like, you can do it. Scan the QR code on the screen above my head. Download the Caesar Sportsbook app. Then you make your first deposit, all the way up to $1,000 with the promo code Woodward1000. Then you can bet kind of risk-free on the Lions. Lay the 10.5. Put $1,000 on them. If the Bengals cover it, you get it back as a free bonus bet, as long as you use the promo code Woodward1000 when you make your first deposit. That is the key, everybody. So do it risk-free and use Caesar Sportsbook, one of the best sports books in the game, the official sports book here of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddies, the original Detroit-style pizza. And you've been hearing around town, we have authentic Detroit-style pizza. And then it's not a Buddies commercial. And then I think to myself, I'm like, that's weird. Buddies have done Detroit-style pizza since 1946. They invented it. Was I just lied to? Turns out I was, as a matter of fact. The OG, the original Detroit-style pizza. You see the work of art right there on your screen. There's over 20 Buddies locations in and around the Metro Detroit area, so there is one near you. And how about this? Thursday night, right? For the Tigers game.
Yeah.
BuddiesPizza.com. Get 10% off your order. Maybe you can eat your feelings or whatever if you have to. Whatever you got to do, make Buddies a part of it. Again, promo code 10meal. Save 10% off of your entire order. Buddies, a Detroit tradition.
You wouldn't pinch hit Buddies.
We're not pinch hit Buddies.
No, you
Imagine
wouldn't.
pinch hitting Pizza Hut for Buddies.
What?
Who would do that? That's essentially what happened. My little Alavila text thread right now, they're talking about the lineup today. My buddy said, is it too much to say that Wensiel Perez's first inning at bat will decide the game?
Yeah. He ain't lying.
But these are the moments, man. Like
mistakes.
And that's what I'm talking about, D-Mac, when I say I'm tired, boss.
I'm sick of this shit,
I'm
man.
tired. Like, I have to go through that. Wenceel Perez in the first inning of the game decides the fate. But this is where we're at, man.
It's the pieces we have.
I'm tired, boss.
I like it. You're saying he's going to get up in a RBI situation.
Well,
in the first.
Maybe not.
If he's
he
up.
probably will. It's just.
He'll have a chance.
Damn, man. KJ, Commanders game was a trap game too, considering Neal said the Commanders didn't have a chance to win. Super Bowl or bust. We failed.
And that was last year.
Yep, absolutely. And they certainly weren't a trap game for the Eagles when they gave up almost 60 points in the game. Congratulations, you were in the same spot as us.
Mm-hmm.
You just lasted 6 days longer or whatever it was. Congrats. Woodward Sports chat thread, Mike G. Neal can be dickish, especially when it comes to Michigan. Now, that's not fair.
Wait for it.
I read things off a screen.
Wait for it.
Somebody I was
you can't help yourself.
I was taking in the fine Baligan in the morning show.
Okay.
Shout
out.
I was doing some work for
Hey, you tried to come in our show with that bullshit.
Yeah, all right. I was doing some work for soccer this weekend for TV. And I was enjoying the Sean Baligan show. And somebody said that I was a troll when it comes to Michigan. They had a guest on talking about Michigan, D-Mac. I go to you for judgment on this as the HR. Who was the guest?
Who are you talking about?
For the Baligan show this morning.
It was Alex Z. Shout out. Former intern Alex.
Okay.
E&E. Yeah.
Shout out.
Gotcha.
Alex Zakowski.
So, D-Mac, I put in a question that I would hope they would read for Alex. And because he was talking about Sharon Moore being back off suspension because he got suspended again.
This guy.
And he'll be suspended again next year. And I said, is this a big opportunity for Sharon Moore to improve upon his 8-6 record as head coach at Michigan? Well, is that not his record?
Nice.
Is that his record?
Yeah, he'll be 9-6 by the weekend. But
I know.
Yeah, I know. Make sure you add the one.
Mighty Wisconsin rolling in. I know.
It don't matter.
Sucks.
So, D-Mac, someone said that I was a troll. And I responded to them in the chat. I said, am I a troll for reading numbers off a screen, facts off a screen?
The numbers you want to read.
And they said, yes, you are. So, D-Mac, I go to you. Am I being a troll for reading facts off a screen?
I like to, when it comes to your Michigan stance, you're more of a truther, right? And a lot of kickback you get is people that do not like the truth. Now, do you Brad Marchand rat it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's just the type of player you are. You're a fucking playoff performer. Right? So if people understand
the kind of guy you want on your
that's
team.
the kind of guy you win cups with,
right?
Bro.
You hate playing against
them. Are you in or you in the way?
Right.
So
you hate playing against them, but love when you're on the team.
Here's my advice: you're not in trouble with HR because you're consistent, and it's just more of how you call it. Now, if people what they need to is use you as a barometer, right, to where you're going to see where it's at. So I'm more of a truther. Now, do you jump on spots? 100%. 100%. If that guy's going, D-man's going around the net with his head down, Neal Ruhl is finishing his check.
So then you would say that Michigan fans are
sensitive?
are in their feelings about it. They're in their feelings about the fact that
when
it's
you
factual.
speak about Michigan, right, they don't hear you. Right? Because you are, for better or worse, the Antichrist.
Landed on thick.
You are the Antichrist.
Yeah.
So you're saying I change the numbers?
No, I'm not saying
that.
No, I don't.
You are a truther.
Okay, so I don't change the numbers.
But you truth in a way that seems like trolling.
And at the end of the day, guys, it's tone.
It's
you don't know it's his tone. It's tons of tone. So
the dull spoon in the chat. Just because you use facts doesn't make it not trolling. Is that fair, Spenny?
I don't like it worded like that. I know what he's trying to say, but no, I'm not going to agree with that.
It's factual.
It is factual. You do,
but you point out specific things to help
go
your
very
argument.
Specific facts.
Yeah, the same facts.
Yeah, very granular, and you're definitely a troll. D-Mac, you're like Brad Marchand.
Like Michigan is Auburn, or Javi Baez has an OPS of 500 in this month.
But
like,
KG. So here's the thing. I'm just going to sit
all.
back, call like I see it, because are they not trending more to Auburn than they are to Georgia?
I would say otherwise.
Did they go 7?
Okay,
they go 7 and 5?
Yes, they did.
I would contend that Auburn didn't get the number one recruit in the nation.
The answer is no, Neal.
You're right.
Not.
Yeah.
You guys can argue with what he's saying, but he will support his argument. You
of
need
course.
facts to support yours.
Just like the Washington Commanders argument, but you still bringing up shit from last year as well. So
Ryan's reaction: Neal is trolling by saying he's not trolling. LOL.
Yeah,
that is true.
That is absolutely true.
That might be the most troll right. I don't know.
Steve Wild.
Shout out to D-Bag.
Quit being
you're
nice.
more
He's sticking up for his man.
You're more into the trolling area, right? That's what rats do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not troll, but I don't. I think especially trolling's it's too negative.
He's rage baiting.
Exactly.
Yeah, he rage baits.
It's the easy button for you.
And it works every time.
You like getting a rile out of the Michigan fan base because you dislike them.
Guys,
you've said that
ever
on
think
air.
of this? When you guys respond to Neal the way that he wants, it makes his day better.
Oh, it does for sure.
Exactly.
He'll get a crash out of me
Because he
every
ends
now
up
and
just
again.
sitting there smiling.
Yeah, because I'm a fan. I'm a fan at the end of the day.
Even
He gets
tone
what he wants.
has an expression.
It's fair.
Yeah.
And if Neal's got you raging, there's one thing that could calm you down, and that's a trip to the dispensary grabbing some Mad Packs.
Yes, sir.
Mad Packs, you can find them near you. Go to getmadpacks.com to find them in any store. I just did the Mad Pack Minute yesterday. It's on Instagram. Listen, if you could go over to my Instagram. And
You can go to mine, too. I shared it.
Yeah, D-Mac shared it, too. Shout out. There's a little, retweet. Retweet it on Instagram. I appreciate it. Make sure you smash the like button as well. And go to Get Mad Packs to find the best product in the game. The high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any other top-shelf strains. Just go to getmadpacks.com to find out where you can get some Mad Packs. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
Looking to upgrade your relaxation game? Check out Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest with the top brands for massage chairs like Infinity and Osaki, located near the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. Experience luxury comfort with Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc, creator of the top YouTube massage chair review channel. Book a visit at www.massagechairhouse.com. Scan the QR code Massage Chair House, your ticket to ultimate recovery and relaxation.
And I linked Dr. Eric Duncan's YouTube in the top of the chat. Hop over there, give him a subscribe. He's the man. He does numbers.
All right. Just a couple hours away from Tigers, Guardians, Neal Ruhl, Darren McCarty. Back here with UKG, Spencer Raxter. What do you got, D-Mac?
No, I was just, maybe it's me, but did trolling come out of control? Because controlling the negative would be the only way that you're trolling. So if it's it's a slang of control, yes, because you get reactions every time you say something. But guys, HR has no problem with the consistency. You have not licked somebody in the face. You have not done anything egregious.
I'm not touching you.
He's hitting at the waistline. It's not below the belt, but he's hitting at the waistline,
It is what it is.
Yeah,
He's
man.
within the rules. Now, question of scruples. I don't play it that
Scruple
tight,
question
but
for sure.
my guy plays it that hard.
He does.
You can't shut it off in practice either.
Yeah, he can't. I swear he can't.
It's the guy you want on your team. You
want to win? You want to show up or you want to win?
Right.
That's it. Smash the numbers in the chat. Neal is being a troll because he's not counting the wins he had when Harbaugh was suspended. He was not the head coach of Michigan football.
that's not, and that's where I step in. No, you can't count that.
But these are your people.
Yeah, but once again,
This is what they run
This
to.
is not a reflection of the whole fan base.
That comment is rooted in misinformation.
And it is.
I am dealing in fact. Certifiable. Look it up.
Yeah.
Controller.
Like that's what it is. So, but this has been nice. I'm glad that we've gotten to drill down on this a little bit.
Just a little bit.
D-Mac, you got a game prediction since you're not going to be here tomorrow?
For Lions game?
Yeah.
No, I think that we're going to get back to Sonic and Knuckles running the ball. I think that, we're going to be pretty solid. If 30-13 Lions.
Very balanced attack.
Yep. So right in the danger zone of not covering.
Danger zone.
It's just I don't think people realize
Neal,
how much 10.5 is.
Could
in
be
an
right.
for sure.
It's over. It's a over 2-score game, like over 10 point. I mean, it is like you're supposed to. I think if you're better,
Neal,
bet the home dog.
the spread last week was 9.5.
Correct.
And they won by.
Yeah, but they were down 7-0 also.
I understand. Yes, first drive of the game.
Thank goodness.
Good thing they don't count it there.
Like, this is what I was saying. Last week was BTA. It was just of a different variety. It wasn't the come out explosive, bang, bang, bang. It was slow, methodical. We going to wear on you over the course of 48 minutes, and we kicking your ass.
You know what's funny, though?
And it was 2 JMO drops away from being a 30-point win.
Man, what?
40
That's
maybe. Fair.
Yeah.
40.
You know what's funny about all this though? Like when we looked at the schedule, we look at we're playing every good quarterback in the league, and then Joe Flacco who has been benched, and now you have Jake Browning. It's good work if you can get it right.
Yeah.
That you don't control that stuff,
No.
so we just keep it pushing. Casey, you're definitely a troll. It's about your intention.
It is the intention.
But
It's
let's
rage-
be
like I said,
honest.
It's rage baiting.
But let's be honest, Michigan cultists deserve it.
Absolutely.
And I agree with that to a certain degree. You go too far sometimes, but I agree.
Okay.
KG's one of the good ones.
He is one of them.
Hey, I've heard that before. What a familiar friend.
You are.
Something else.
Yeah.
I'm articulate,
I have a friend. He's very well spoken. That's my favorite. He's very well spoken.
Yeah.
How's he supposed to sound?
Right.
No, Michigan fans could definitely be.
They could be a bit much.
They definitely deserve to get trolled.
Yes.
Ricky Porter. Neal, you're my guy. Signed Michigan fan. Ricky Porter said that he was reading my comments in my voice. In Sean Belishan's show. So that one's
That's
a
what
little
it's
good.
come to.
Right.
Yep. All right.
Shout out.
Michigan fans are the Yankees fans of college football.
Yeah.
At least they got a championship.
Without the 26 championship.
Yeah.
It's like Yankees fans, Michigan fans, Cowboys fans.
Except with 1.5 championships since Trains to Games.
Yeah. That's true.
And the one has an
And
asterisk. on it.
Duke. And
Hey.
Duke's I'll put Duke fans in there. Basketball.
Duke is worse though. Like
Duke's
everybody
worse.
hates Duke.
Duke is
Yeah.
worse for sure.
I don't even know if there's Duke fans. There's just
no.
all of Duke's fans are in the arena. The rest of the world hates them.
Yeah.
Duke is worse for sure.
Duke
and
is-
I think Maple Leafs fans
Oh.
and Cowboys fans and Yankees fans, like, if you jumble all 4 of those up in a pot with Michigan fans, I don't care how. They're in the right order. Like, they are all equal to me.
That's
Maple
fair.
Leafs fans might be on top because Michigan fans at least just got a championship. Maple Leafs fans have done nothing my whole life.
That's true.
Mike G.
Your whole life. I'm twice as old as you. My whole life.
Same with the Cowboys.
Mike G. Neal did ask for the Bo statue to come down. He fired Ernie Harwell.
Yeah.
Let alone did some other stuff
Yeah,
that's pretty
come on.
egregious.
Come on.
But on the book, the statue should be. They should have took that statue down.
What have I told you all the time? Throw Jimmy up there. I don't care.
Yeah,
100%.
what's the soccer team that's like that?
Throw Connor
Ryan
up there.
Galinsky says Liverpool.
No, Liverpool is just like,
defend your squad.
Chelsea or Man City.
Man City.
All the top ones hate each other.
Yeah. That's Manchester United.
Yeah,
now.
Man
they
City
are
for
the
sure.
mission. Manchester
Man
United
U
now.
was always the Yankees, the Red Wings.
And now they're like a
Oh,
mid-major.
Haaland.
Yeah.
You know.
Like Liverpool, we don't have the money of the other clubs. We just find a way. Little old Liverpool.
Yeah, but y'all still be. Come on,
Liverpool.
Yeah,
That's
Liverpool is bougie. Let's not act like they're not
bougie. If I had to go to
bougie.
one of those states, that's the one I'd go first.
Yeah. I like Liverpool because they're fun to watch.
I would for sure go to a Premier League game. That would be sweet.
Oh man,
Oh, you
I'm,
fit
I'm
in
trying
well.
to go.
My cousin went to a Man U game a couple years ago. It looked really fucking sweet.
Yeah, but I think you'd be more of like the mid-tier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
grimier one.
One of the more grimier. Like, we got to get you in North England in a pub at 5
yeah.
a.m. for a 3 o'clock game.
Slamming Guinness. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, there we go.
Sure.
That would be the move. All right, everybody, tomorrow. D-Mac, what do you got going on this weekend real quick? Anything?
I'll be up at the CMU hockey game tomorrow night. Saturday, last exhibition game. Sunday, I got a 3-ball big hole golf, three-man up in Bay City. So
okay.
Yeah, I'll be on
3-man. All right,
Yeah,
that's dope.
With the big holes.
Tomorrow, 4 Down Friday, Bourbon Friday, right,
Yes,
gents?
sir.
That's confirmed, locked in, locked, loaded. All right, we'll be ready to go. Go Tigers.
Yeah.
We will see you tomorrow, everyone. Hopefully, and if there is a postmortem to be had, like the Tigers postseason show, it will be tomorrow in the open. All bullshit aside. Well, see you later.
Deuces.